So yeah, with all that said, let's get into these here. So first up is going to be the Yeti Zero Hero here. This is from, some random ranked match probably, or maybe even unranked or something. But they are down a goal with 7 seconds left, and then go and do this. This is going to be vote 1 for this one. Vote 1 for this one.
My car just decided just to barely nick it.
Come on, Brush. Come on, Brush. Yo, somebody send it.
I tried.
Oh my god.
Somebody clip
Somebody
that.
clip that. Somebody clip that. Oh my god. Watch. Oh my god. Yo, somebody fucking clip that shit.
So that's vote 1 right there. Yo, vote 1. That's vote 1 right there. Yeah, vote 1 for that one, guys. Vote 1. Sorry, my mom is in the next room fucking her boyfriend, and I don't want her to know I'm up playing video games past my bedtime. Also, Wacon, your post in Cool Kids Club did not clarify anything at all. Now I honestly just can't tell if it's a meme and someone made that image as part of the meme, or if that's like the origin of all of it. I have no idea. What's up, Evolve? So anyways, that was vote 1 right there for the Yeti Zero Hero. Then we got vote 2 here for BJayB's Weird Flick. This is going to be vote 2 for this one. Vote 2 for BJayB here. Looks like a minute into the game, he's up by 1, and again, vote 2 for this one. So that's vote 2 for BJayB's Weird Flick right there. Vote 2 for that one. And then last up, vote 3 here for the Game 7 of the semifinals of last night's $2,000 3v3 tournament. There is a minute left on the clock. The game is tied. It all comes down to this and then the finals. Vote 3 for this one here. Vote 3 for this one.
They just froze up. Vanguard completely froze up on the play, and Gold Patrol drained one finally. Less than a minute, though. A big miss there from Shadow. Decent clear, though.
Yep, decent clear indeed, but Vanguard are not quite done yet, and Pirates is still in the
Drop
fray here.
back.
Small kills the ball for Atomic. It hits the post, and then in it goes. What a play!
All right, so yeah, Ajax was in the corner, and I totally thought that Pirates was going to go towards. They just froze up. Vanguard completely froze up on the.
And that's vote 3 right there for, shit, I forgot to name this one. Vanguard. That's going to be vote 3 for that one there. Vote 3 for Vanguard. How am I supposed to know if he was aiming for that corner or was just lucky? Yeah, I'm kind of with Shutson. Assume he did. Assume he was, I think Shutson might be responding to Manhattan, actually. But, I'm big on giving people the benefit of the doubt that they meant to do what they did. I mean, it's hard. It's definitely hard on the BJ one. I think it's definitely the weakest of these 3, because I kind of agree with you that it just sort of looks like he got a little lucky with some weird physics, shit, that he was just trying to put it left and then ended up accidentally throwing it right, and, understandably that threw off the defender, but I don't know. If you look at this and think he's just, doing some kind of genius thing here to make this work, by all means, go ahead and vote for it. Evolve, you're not actually going to be able to vote in this round because you're new here. We get brigaded a lot with people like coming in and voting for their friends and stuff like that, and this is like the final round. So you're not going to be able to actually vote. But if you want to like express your opinion and like say why you think that, we don't go by like raw score, so votes don't really matter anyways. We're just going to come to a like consensus understanding here. So you're more than welcome to share your opinion, but your actual vote isn't going to count. And what was Manhattan saying? I just don't understand the physics behind 2. Doesn't look like it should work. Wacon going for number 3, although hopefully he knows he did that wrong. Gary saying, what if I give luck the benefit of the doubt? Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like you gotta err on the side of assuming people meant to do what they did, and sometimes you're gonna think something's great that was actually just lucky, but it's better than thinking something was lucky that's actually great. So, okay, we kind of actually go in vote 3. Manhattan saying, but for the people that it doesn't make sense for, can you further elaborate? Wacon, I mean, yes. Wow, how discriminatory, Alec. For the record, I think that we should just give me the money for tonight. Okay. Gary's saying, I don't like any of these, so feel free to make arguments. And then he votes for number 3. Just been mega rejected. Yep, that's what happened, Evolve. The benefit of the doubt. I only give them the doubt. No benefit. Okay. So no one like in 1, huh? Who voted for 2? Vidui. Okay, so it looks like everyone's going for 3. Anyone want to make an argument for 2? Vidui, you want to make an argument for 2? He asks with extremely high expectations of a serious argument ensuing. But yeah, anyone wanna fight for this one? I think I'm probably gonna kill it. Barry's going for 3 as well. Yeah, looking like 3's the favorite tonight. Make a good politician, Wacon. Yep. No benefits. Seems lucky. Although it seems lucky, the use of the air roll to redirect flick the ball the opposite way the defender expected. Alright, so Evolve likes it because it's, you know, unexpected. I mean, that's kind of fair. Who was that in the background? It also looks in a higher ranked gameplay too. No, that is the wrongest thing. That is demonstrably wrong. I mean, this is like a ranked match or whatever. This is a $2,000 3v3 tournament. It's Dapper, Shadow, and Tyna Tyler are the opponents in this one. Whereas in this one, it's I have no idea who. So the number 3 is by miles the highest level gameplay and the highest like stake situation and all that. So yeah, no, you're just like wrong about that. Listen, I'm fucking dumb. Okay, we can just leave it at that. Well, I'm dumb too, so no worries. No laughing for the rest of the stream. See, Alec, you could have just said, "Oh yeah, was the girl I hooked up with last night," and would have gained my respect and admiration. But nope, missed your chance. Yes, because I desperately need everyone in Twitch chat right now to think that I fuck bitches. That is very important to me emotionally. Kind of girl laughs like that, my kind of girl, Wacon. He doesn't need your respect when he has mine. Aw, that's nice of you, Agarius. Fact is, an uncommon goal makes it better too. Why is that true, Evolve? Why is the fact that it's an uncommon goal make it better? And to be clear, Evolve, I'm mostly just pushing you because number 3 has such a huge lead right now that like you're gonna have to convince some folks to vote for number 2 if number 2 is gonna stand any chance of winning. So, you know, I'm just trying to get you to like explain your point of view because otherwise, looks like the crowd's going with number 3. Thought I was going left, tried to get it right, weirdly somehow. Nice. Wally, listen, you can hear her screaming for help. This happens after a musician spends 3 days straight, or else he has 7. Nice. That's pretty snazzy. I love that dude has 3 keyboards. That feels slightly excessive, but, like, good for him. Why do you want people to think you fuck dogs? You know, because that means I can overpower a dog, and that's an impressive feat of physical strength. Why do I have to find nay, stop horsing around, laugh out loud, funny? I don't know. Monster Cat, who would have guessed? Yep. I've casted my vote. Yeah, you're on 3, right, Manhattan? I don't believe you have. You're just going nay 1, that's your vote, Manhattan? 2 for music, 1 for Rocket League. Overpower a dog, wow, wow. Let's keep the stream friendly, please. No, I'm good. I'd rather not. Imagine if he was also using a keyboard to control his car. That's how musical he is. He was, that's how musical he is. Yeah, like a kind of Pied Piper sort of situation there. I get you. It's just that 1, unusual play. 2, displays good mechanics to air roll under the ball, creating the redirected flick. And 3, outplays the defender because it is an uncommon play, which makes it better. Okay. I mean, my argument here is that, like, this one is maybe not an uncommon play, but, like, a lot of money on the line, a lot of people watching. There's really high stakes here, really high pressure. And, like, to perform in that kind of situation against, you know, top-level competition with so much on the line, and then to, like, nail this, like, really solid team play. Like, to me, this is better Rocket League than the other thing. The other thing is probably a more fun clip. Like, if you were just, like, you know, if we were just looking for, like, fun clips, I would absolutely say 2 is at least on par with 3. But in my mind, if we're talking about, like, you know, which is the best Rocket League of the day, I think this takes it hands down. I mean, just between the stakes, the situation, the competition, and then the fact that it's, like, a really solid passing play and not just, like, you know. I mean, like, let's be real here. BJ kind of air rolled a little and then flipped kind of weird and got this janky touch that he probably can't replicate. Like, that's cool and interesting and unusual, and, like, you know, go post it to Reddit, and I'm sure they'll love it. But to me, it doesn't scream great Rocket League. It screams, ha! That was kind of weird. Nice. You forgot 3 is an attorney. Yeah. Shutson saying 'tis not an uncommon play. You're talking about 3, I think. Shutson. What's up, Plutio? Alec actually is Hopper from Stranger Things. Nope, not the announcement. Why does uncommon make it better? I know, I asked him that, and he just said, oh, well, it's uncommon, and then because it's uncommon, it's better. I mean, to be fair, I think the argument he's trying to make is that, like, the fact that it's uncommon is how it outplays the defender. Whoops, sorry, guys. So I think what he's saying is that the reason it's cool is because, like, that's, you know, what that situation is about. It's about doing some weird, freaky thing that's gonna, you know, confuse the defender and get the ball past him. So I think that's his argument for why uncommon is better. Look at that accurate shot. Holy shit, he nailed it top right. Yeah, he almost misses, but he gets it in. It's that it's difficult and creative, not uncommon in and of itself, I'd say. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it too, Manhattan. Would you rather find a black market thing or an uncommon topper, Bears? Fair enough. Talking about 2. Okay, so Shutson saying 2 isn't uncommon. Which is kind of true. I mean, it is kind of just a delayed flick, right? Or, you know, an R-word flick. It's a pop into a side flip. Yeah, for sure. That he hits really nice. All right, take it easy, M-Dot. I mean, we're going to definitely be going more than, like, 30 minutes, M-Dot. I got this major announcement to make. I'm assuming there's another hour at least left in this stream. But I do think we're done here. Wacon is taking over dailies. Nope. Think about me, M-Dot. Weird. Bold to assume that you need to tell me that. Evolve saying, I get it's in a higher ranked 3v3 situation. I mean, okay. But the fact it's an attorney shouldn't take away from the other goals, my opinion, but I fully understand what you're saying, though. Yeah, it's a very uncommon opinion around here. Generally speaking, our attitude is that being in a tournament makes everything significantly better. There's 2 main reasons for that. Number 1 is, like, M-Dot had a million chances to do something like that, you know? Like, he could have been trying that flick all day and then finally hit that thing. Whereas these guys, it was like, all right, it's right now, do or die, you gotta come through. And then the second, I mean, that's really, this basically leads me into very cleanly, the second point, which is that, like, you know, in just a ranked match, there's, like, nothing on the line. There's no, like, fear. There's no anxiety. There's nothing, like, you have to play through. And in my mind, like, playing through anxiety and fear and all that sort of shit and, like, still focusing and coming through is, number 1, an incredibly important skill on its own. And number 2, reveals a higher level of skill. You know, I think you can just sort of safely assume that when someone is under intense pressure, they perform at, like, some fraction of their maximum ability. So the fact that he is able to do this under immense pressure implies that, like, you know, he's even better than is being shown here. Whereas M. Dot, under no pressure whatsoever, he's kind of just like doing the thing, you know? So it's a combination of, number one, like having to perform in the moment shows that, like, you know, you are actually this good and not just like getting lucky or trying something over and over again until it works. And then number two, like being under a lot of pressure is harder and just makes things more impressive in my mind. You're absolutely welcome to draw your own conclusions and decide what you think for yourself about all of that. But that's my argument for why, you know, being in a tournament does in fact add something to the play and does in fact make it better than something that was not in a tournament. Sad I can watch a stream during Rocket League solo standard queues. That sucks. I mean, shower, and when you come back, we'll still be talking about the announcement. Probably like 10 minutes, M. Dot. Alright, Manhattan going for 3-2. Evolve saying, I'm pretty sure he beat the other defender at the start too, right? I mean, you're talking about that at the very beginning here? Like that touch that gets it over that first guy? I mean, technically, I guess you can say he did beat that defender, yeah. No, really, couldn't tell. Vote casted the B. Right now, skill up your lower half and hair, just clean out your ears and listen up. Where's my boy Doug? He's not on anymore. Yeah, Doug been busy. Fuck it, my phone is waterproof. All right. So basically, if you score a goal in a tournament, you will win. No, it's a bunch of things we got to evaluate. But the point is, that's a pretty nice team play in an incredibly high-stakes moment in the biggest tournament of yesterday. And this is a weird flick in ranked. So, like, this doesn't compete with that. But, like, if this were a much, much cooler goal and the other one were in, you know, in a tournament but not in, like, an important moment and just, like, a basic-ass goal, then the much, much cooler goal would win. It's just, you know, we're trying to bring in a lot of different factors into consideration. And to me, one of the most important ones is, like, how important is the situation in which you scored the goal. So, like, being in a tournament, yes, is a huge leg up. But it's not just like, if it's in a tournament, you win. Are you questioning whether or not you're waterproof? I think Alec is talking about BJayB, but yeah, he said your name. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, did I? My bad. It's literally just a situation. I don't know. I hate that it feels like any half-decent goal scored in the situation would have won. Yeah, but I mean, again, it's mostly because there weren't any like really crazy cool goals from other situations. Yes, M. Dot. Yes, you are. I don't go for squishy muffins when there is no squishy plays. I don't know, Gary, so you're gonna have to get creative. Alright, so at this point, it's just Vitoy and Evolve going for number 2, right? No, Evolve, are you being like deliberately obtuse, or like, are you honestly not understanding what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that there are a lot of factors that we bring into consideration. One of them is how high stakes was the situation, how much pressure were the players under. Another is how mechanically interesting is the goal. Another is how well did their team coordinate. Another is like, was the defense doing a good job, or did the defense just like shit the bed and let the goal in, you know, when a competent defense could have stopped it. Another is like, you know, have we seen shit like this 1,000 times? Does it happen like a dozen times a day? There's like a lot of different factors. And, you know, what I'm seeing here is a play that happens probably every week. Not every day, but every week someone hits like a wacky little flick like this. It's in a moment no one really cares about. There's nothing on the line or anything. The defense is fine. I mean, the defense is doing what he's supposed to do, and he just gets beat by this wacky little thing. I forget what all the other things I just listed were. There's no team coordination whatsoever. And mechanically, it's interesting, but again, he's kind of just arrowing to the side and flipping. So, what is, I mean, like, you know, it just doesn't compete in my mind when we add up all the different factors that go into it. But I guess what I have to ask is, didn't they sort of create that situation for themselves? Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy in a sense. You mean, like, getting to that Game 7 tied up, minute left moment? Like, that was something they did and not just, like, a situation in which they found themselves? Sleeper, no one cares about ranked. Yeah, exactly. Scrub Killa does. Sometimes. Probably not anymore. Not now that he's, you know, RLCS MVP. Okay, so yeah, last call if anyone wants to vote for this play. If anyone thinks I'm wrong about all that shit I was just saying and thinks vote 2 is better, exclamation point vote 2 in chat. Otherwise, I'm eliminating it, and then, you know, we can talk about number 1 for 4 seconds and then decide that number 3 is our clear winner today. RLCS World Championship MVP. Yeah, I feel like that's covered by RLCS MVP. I mean, I guess you're right. I should specify, but that was what I was trying to say. Thank you, Waycon. Can always count on you. Let's not talk about number 1. Yeah, I don't think it'll take very long. Alright, killing number 2. And then, mostly as a formality, anyone want to argue that this is somehow better than the other one? What's up, Coda? Who was the EU MVP after league play? Was it not Scrub? I honestly don't remember. Manhattan saying it was Alpha. Evolve agreeing with that. Shutson, you want to make an argument here, or you just, you know, having fun? I argue that this is better than the other one. Cool, cool, cool. Shower M. Dot likes 1, but Shower M. Dot likes 3. Much better than 1. Fair enough. Evolve saying number 1 is the best. Alright, Evolve, I think you know the drill at this point. You want to give me an argument and see if you can convince anyone else? Because I'm pretty sure Shutson is trolling and not actually voting for 1. So you're going to have to convince some folks that number 1 is the best here. By the way, M. Dot, you just took your vote off of number 3. You were already on 3 and you just took your vote off. Alpha only won because K-Dop and Scrub were on the same team. Yeah, I can see that theory. I don't like 1 because the texture pack on the ball looks dumb. Fair enough. How does clip 1 have 1 vote? Shutson voted on it. I don't want to make the effort to vote for it again. Yeah, you're probably fine, M. Dot. I don't think it's actually going to be contested. This guy probably has epilepsy, and that means he gets sympathy votes. Okay. All right, so no serious votes for number 1. I'm picking up the hammer. If BJ, was your vote serious? I'm taking yours as sarcastic too. Almost time, guys. Almost time. Justin now moving over to vote 2. Okay, and BJ taking his vote off. So, yeah. Meeting adjourned, guys. We are going with number 3. So, congratulations to the Vanguard guys. You are our winners for today.